Welcome AARP friends. My name is Sergio and I am a volunteer with AARP Delaware. During these times, it is so important to stay calm and be focused. That is why we are bringing to you this fall a yoga series. Each session features Erin Shivone, a yoga trainer who will take you through a gentle yet invigorating class and get you moving and feeling great throughout your day. It's all part of AARP's goal to help you take on today and live your best life. And as always, please consult your physician before beginning any exercise program. Enjoy the class and share it with your friends. Over to you, Erin.
Thank you, Sergio. Thank you very much. Hello, friends. Welcome. Welcome to our gentle yoga class today. I love it when Sergio said, and live your best life, because that's what we are all trying to do, right? And yoga can help us live our best life. It can help us stay in that place of calm. Right? When things around us are crazy, we can still remain calm inside. Prior to this class, I'll just let you in on my day. Prior to this class, I was having some technical difficulties, trying to figure out this whole world of technology, which a lot of us are just learning how to maneuver through. And I found myself start to get flustered. My heart started to beat a little faster. My throat started to feel a little tighter. And I said, find your breath. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale, which yoga teaches us to find our breath. And then within a minute or two, I was calm again. So we can bring this beautiful tool in throughout our day, throughout our lives. So I'm happy for you to be here. And like any new practice, exercise routine, we always want to make sure that we consult, our physicians prior to starting. So let's go ahead, and on that note, we will find our breath. So in yoga, we call it pranayama, the control of the breath, connection to breath, mindful breath. So I'm going to scoot back behind me. I have a little bolster today. So every day might be different as far as the props that you're bringing in. Today, I have a bolster, which is a little bit higher than a blanket, which supports my hips to open up naturally a little easier. If you're going to be joining us in a chair, you're more than welcome to stay in your chair. Hands can come down to the tops of the legs. Good. Welcome to your yoga practice. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, back and down. And let's begin to notice our breath. Feel the inhale and the exhale. Taking a minute or two here to just play witness to the breath. And when the mind wants to pull you in all sorts of directions, find your breath. Come back to the breath. Notice those thoughts, ideas, feelings that might surface. Acknowledge them, but come back to the breath. I want you to think about anything that's been weighing on your mind lately, keeping you up at night, causing you to clench your jaw. I want you to think about that thing or things. And I want you to imagine exhaling them out with the breath. Letting them go. So that we no longer have to feel heavy in our bodies. And bring your palms together. You can set your intention if you'd like for your practice. And if you're not sure why or what that intention is today, just ask why you set yourself up and made it to this class. And there you'll find it. And bring your arms down by your side. I'm going to grab a hold of my straps. So the last class I mentioned that I was going to bring in a class for shoulders. If anybody has tight shoulders here, this is a wonderful practice to be able to bring in. So I have a strap that has a buckle at the end, so you can see. So I'm going to hold the buckle in one hand just so it's not flying around. You don't have to have a strap, okay? If you don't have a strap, then you are more than welcome to use a towel or something else, okay? I can show you another option here. Give you a moment to get whatever prop you'd like. And then meeting back at the mat in your chair. Good. Taking the strap out in front of you. Inhale, bring the strap up. Exhale, take that strap back behind you. Good. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands in front. Again, you can be using a towel. You can use a broom. You can get creative. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Good. Exhale, taking it back however far it goes. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale in front. So what we're doing is we're gently opening up the shoulders, those rotator cuff muscles, the pec muscles in front, the trap muscles, all these different muscles that are connected to the shoulder joint or areas around the shoulder. Because as we know, everything's connected. If you have tension here, you're going to feel it probably back here at some point. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, back behind, which is why we really work to open up all the muscles in the body in our yoga practice. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, back behind. Good. Last one. Bring it out in front. Ooh, this sunshine is coming in. Let's take our arms up. We're going to drop that right hand down to the side. I'm going to just move back and forth. It feels good to move back and forth, doesn't it? Just moving back and forth. And then gently bring that right hand down. It's going to bring the left hand with it. Good. We're trying to keep this left shoulder back. So there's a tendency, that shoulder wants to drop down. See if you can lift it up and back. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, drop the left hand down. You might find a bend in the right arm. Inhale, come back up. One more time on either side. Right hand comes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands in front. Shoulders are going to roll up towards the ears. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, let's bring them up. Exhale, back and down. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Take your right hand out to the side, pressing through the right palm. And then start to rock your head side to side, just gently back and forth. And now take that left ear over towards the left shoulder. So we're just coming a little bit further. Stay with your breath. Noticing any tension in the side of the neck. And if you feel tension there, go ahead and direct the breath right into that tension. Meet it with the breath. And if you don't feel tension in your neck, congratulations. You are probably part of a 2% of the population that doesn't feel tension in the neck. It just happens to be a spot that so many of us like to hold it. Good. And then bring that chin back to center. Place your hand. You can give that arm a shake first, and then place your hand onto the knee, opposite side. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can have your legs out in front of you bent and just taking the arm out to the side. You can still find the same movement. Bringing the left hand out to the side, chin comes down towards chest. And we're going to start by just rocking side to side. Feel this opening in the back of the neck, the shoulders. And then moving that right ear over towards the right shoulder, really pressing through the left hand. Maybe take it back behind you. Exploring the side of the neck. And then bring the chin back to center. Hands are going to come to the knees. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, back and down. Good. So one more. Let's take the right hand, reach it up, grabbing a hold of the left side of the neck and gently pulling it over to the side. Not forcing. We're never forcing the body. We're just guiding it that direction. Now take the left shoulder and drop it down towards the ground. So this is the same idea of the stretch that we just brought in, just a different variation. It's nice to have options so that way you can decide, which one works for your body. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Good. Release your hand. Bring your head back up. We're going to find the other side. Left hand is going to grab a hold of the right side of the head. Gently dropping that left ear towards the left shoulder. Staying with your breath. Allowing the body time to start to let go. And release the head. Bring the head back to center. Taking your head side to side. Just looking over to the right, looking over to the left. Good. And from here, we're going to make our way to all fours, tabletop. I'm going to take my bolster out to the side, bringing a blanket under the knees. If you prefer, you can stay in your chair. If you're in your chair, why don't you take your right arm and reach it across the body, hugging that arm in, feeling that stretch in the arm, but also between the shoulder blades. If you're coming to all fours, to tabletop, you can take your right arm and reach it up towards the ceiling. And then threading the needle, I'm going to face this way just so you can see where I'm going here. Threading the needle, taking that arm between the left leg and the left arm, coming onto the right shoulder. The side of the head is going to come down onto the mat. If that feels like it's too much for your neck, grab a hold of a pillow or a blanket to support your head. If you feel like that right shoulder is really far away from the ground, again, supporting it with pillows. I can use my block right here just to show you. Supporting that shoulder, hopefully with something softer with your head. Supporting your head, supporting the right shoulder. Good. Trying to keep the ankles hip width apart. Left hand can stay where it is, or you can bring it to your lower back, or reach it up away from the body. To deepen this stretch, the left shoulder is going to open up towards the ceiling even more. Stay with the breath. To come out of the pose, you can slide your hand back in, unthread the needle, your arm, and place that hand back down. Give the arm a shake, and we'll move to the opposite side. So right hand is going to press down. Tops of the feet are going to press down. Inhale, take the left arm up. Exhale, threading the needle, bringing the hand down. And this side might feel completely different than the other side, modifying as you need. Inhale, exhale. Take one more breath here. And then the hand is going to come down to the mat. We're going to unthread the arm, reach that left arm up, place the left hand down. On your inhale, find your cow pose. Exhale, moving into cat as you round. I know it's Halloween time. We're seeing more and more cat decorations all over, right? And generally when we see these cat decorations, they're of the angry cat. So coming into that cat pose, really rounding into the back. Inhale, cow. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Feel that opening through the chest, front of the neck. And exhale. Moving as fast or as slow as you would like through these two poses. And then coming back to neutral. From here, we're going to make our way to the top of our mats. If you'd like to come into downward facing dog, if that's in your practice, or if you'd like to try it, sinking your hips back towards your heels, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling, using your arms to press yourself back so we're not dumping into our wrists. And then you can sink your heels down towards the ground, maybe bending one leg or the other. If this feels like it's too much for the wrists, taking a blanket to support the wrists and the fingers relax over it, or coming to use your chair. Taking your hands to your chair, moving into a different variation here with the chair of downward facing dog. Good. And wherever you are, we're going to come to stand on our mats. You can walk your feet forward, coming all the way up to stand on the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Palms are going to touch. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's do that again. Inhale, take your arms up. Spread them really wide. Spread the fingers wide. Spread your arms. Spread your hands away from each other, opening up through the chest. Exhale, spread them even further. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, continue to lift the arms up by your side. Exhale, hands down by your side. We're going to find our eagle arms. I'm going to come closer for a minute. So our eagle arms, if you extend your arms out to the side, the right arm is going to come underneath the left, trying to make it up as far onto the arm as possible. Good. And then the backs of the hands can move towards each other. You can also grab your shoulders if you'd like. Good. Bringing those hands in. If it feels okay, the palms can come together. Lifting the elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Opening up through the shoulders. Good. Release your arms. On your inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. And we're going to move to the other side. So extend your arms out to the side. Left arm is going to come underneath right this time. Finding your eagle arms. Here, here, or here. Noticing those thoughts or ideas that might have just crept in. Sometimes that happens, we start to get angry with our frustrated with our bodies, and maybe not being able to come into the full expression of the pose as we'd like. Okay, just notice those thoughts or ideas, find your breath. Put those thoughts and ideas in a little bubble, let them float away and come back to your breath. Just feel your breath. And be grateful for where you are right here today. We're going to continue to work together. We're going to continue to open up our bodies. We're going to continue to strengthen and lengthen and feel good. One more breath. And then release your arms. Take them up. They might feel a little heavy right now. And then bring your arms down by your side. Give them a shake. Shake it out. Good. One more forward fold, and then we're going to come to find a water break. Inhale. Take your arms up. Exhale. Folding forward. We're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. Feeling the heaviness of the head, creating space all the way down the spine. And then coming up on your inhale, shoulders roll up, exhale back and down. Go ahead and grab a hold of your water. Taking a pause here. Welcome back. So let's continue to open up those shoulders. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, back and down. We're going to move into Warrior One. So Warrior One can be found in a chair, right, with the heel down on the ground. Inhaling, taking your arms up, or it can be found on the mat. Start with the right leg forward, left leg back. Inhale, take the arms up. From a different angle, we have all sorts of angles here, right? So drawing that right hip back, left hip is going to come forward. If you're feeling this in your knee, take your feet a little bit wider, okay, opening up your stance, and that sometimes can help the left hip to move forward as well. Okay, 90-degree angle or a bend in that front leg. We're going to take our arms out to the side. We're going to take the right arm underneath the left. You're going to have lots of opportunities to find these eagle arms, either grabbing a hold of the shoulders, lifting the elbows up, or bringing the backs of the hands in towards each other, or bringing the palms together. Good. Sinking a little deeper into that right hip. Rooting down with the back of the left leg, you'll feel that opening in the top of the left leg. One more breath here. Release your arms on your inhale. Take your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your hips. Lift the back heel and step that foot in. Take a couple little steps here, bringing it up. So you can be sitting in the chair. You can also be holding on to the chair. That's another option if you want to work standing, but want a little extra support. So let's move to the other side. Stepping back with the right foot. Left foot is forward. Bringing that right hip around. Inhale, bring your arms up. If that feels like it's too much for the shoulders, work here. So we're going to start here. Good. And now take your arms out to the side. Left arm underneath right this time to find your eagle arms. Garudasana in Sanskrit, or eagle pose. A lot of the poses are named after, elements in nature, animals, rocks, trees. Belly button's drawing in. Stay with your breath. Good. Release your arms on your inhale. Take them up. On your exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Lift the back foot. Step it up. However many little steps it takes. Give your legs a shake. Good. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider. Feet are going to come out to the side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, we're going to sink down. So shoulders are going to stay over the hips. Inhale, sinking a little bit lower. Those heels are walking in. Good. Strengthening the legs. Belly button is drawing in. Tailbone's moving down. Find your edge. So coming deep enough that you might be challenging yourself, but not pushing yourself over the edge. And then we move into the area of injury. We don't want that. Listen to your body. Know when you can go deeper. Know when you should ease off. And straighten the legs. Ooh, that felt good. We're going to come into that again. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, exhale. We're going to drop the right shoulder down towards the ground. As we do that, you're going to feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Inhale, shoulders move over the hips. Exhale, opposite side. Left shoulder moves down. Same idea as when we were threading the needle before. So when we think about shoulders, we think about the neck, we think about the shoulders themselves and the joints and all the muscles around the joint. And then we think about, the chest and the upper back. Let's go ahead and drop that right shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, straighten the legs. Now we're going to bring the toes in, keeping the heels out. Inhale, take your arms up. This time, hands can come to the lower back, right, to support you, or they can wrap around, grabbing a hold, interlacing the fingers, okay? So either or. Stay here or fold forward. Another option is finding a forward fold with your hands on a chair or a prop. Inhale, coming back up. Scissor your feet together. Good. Grabbing a hold of the chair. So this can be found, I'm going to bring the chair in. This can also be found at the wall. This is a really nice shoulder chest opener. To find this, you can bring your arms parallel to each other onto the wall. Okay, so let's imagine that my wall is right here. This is my wall. Parallel to each other, fingers are spread wide. From here, you would walk your feet away from the wall, sliding down, relaxing the chest through the shoulders. Okay, that's option number one if you want to work at the wall. Option number two is walking your feet away, relaxing the chest through the shoulders here. Option number three, isn't it nice to have so many options? I like options if you can't tell. Bringing your arms here, walking your knees away, dropping your chest through. Hands can either stay on the chair or you can bring your elbows to the chair and work here. Stay with your breath wherever you are. And slowly coming out of whichever variation you choose to bring in today. Coming to stand on the mats. Ooh, feel the shoulders opening up. Go ahead and take the shoulders up and down. Take them up on your inhale, exhale, back and down. I'm going to move this chair off to the side. Good. And we are going to find a balancing pose before we come down onto our mats. So bringing in the eagle arms, okay, full eagle, the right arm comes underneath the left. We sit down into a chair, shift the weight into the left foot, and we lift the right leg, wrapping it once, sometimes twice, okay? I am going to instruct moving into this pose, and you can decide where you want to stop along the way because there are lots of variations for this. Good. So let's go ahead and take our arms wide, finding those eagle arms again. Each time we come into this, it might feel a little bit easier. Little by little, our bodies start to open up. So find your eagle arms, grabbing shoulders, backs of the hands, coming in towards each other, or wrapping the hands around, palms are touching. Good. Lift the elbows up wherever you are. If your fingers are reaching up towards the ceiling, then take your wrists away from you. Inhale, stay here, or exhale, sit down into your chair. Tailbones moving down, bellies hugging in towards the lower back. Stay here or shift the weight into your left foot, lift your right heel. If you'd like, lift the foot or play around with lifting the foot. This is a really good pose to practice our balance. If you want to come further, go ahead and cross the legs and squeeze them in towards each other. Putting this foot on a block or prop. If it feels open enough in the joint, you can wrap it around the leg. Stay with your breath, coming out whenever you need. This is more of a complex pose here. You can find this in a chair too. Straightening the standing leg, release the right leg. Release the arms on your inhale, take them up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Good job. Good job. Good. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. And yes, we have another side to go into. So let's go ahead and take our arms wide. Another opportunity to open up our shoulders. Left arm underneath right. Palms are going to come together. Or holding shoulders. Exhale, sink down. Shift the weight into your right foot. Maybe lifting the left foot off. Keep hugging the belly button in. Crossing, wrapping if you'd like. Inhale and exhale. Press your standing leg down. Release the legs. Release the arms on your inhale. Exhale. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Arms down by your side. Good. So from here, we will come down onto our stomachs. So moving everything out of the way. If you want a pillow or blanket close by, you can use it. We're going to continue to open up through the chest, through the shoulders, okay? So we're going to open up this area of the body. Okay. So this is one of my favorite poses to bring in. We're going to extend your right arm out to the side. So right arm is going to extend out to the side. Using the left hand on the outside of the chest, we're going to press into the ground to roll ourselves onto this right side. I'm going to face you here. Let's make sure you can see me. Good, so you can see this. Using a blanket or pillow for your head. Now the top leg can stay where it is, or you can bend it, placing it either in front, or if you feel like you want to come deeper, take it behind. If this feels like it's too intense in the right shoulder, to extend your right arm straight out away from the body, slide, come onto your belly, and then slide your hand down closer towards the right hip and work there. Inhale and exhale. Breathing into the shoulder. Using the left hand to support you as you roll onto your stomach again. And slide the right hand straight down by your side, placing the opposite cheek onto the mat. Big toes can come together and the heels can fall out to the side. Take a breath or two here.
And we'll move to the opposite side. Right hand is going to come up to frame the chest. Left arm is going to extend out to the side. Using your right hand, rolling over, deciding where you want to bring that top leg. Keep it where it is, or move it in front or behind. Take one more breath here. Good. Coming out of your twist slowly. Once again, slide that left arm straight down by your side. Place the right cheek onto the mat. And then from here, we can roll over onto our backs. Walk your feet in towards your body. Arms are down by your side. On your inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, rolling back down. Inhale, take the hips up, rolling up the spine, shoulders, rolling down towards the ground, lowering the hips. Bring the right leg in towards your body, straightening the left leg. From here, we're going to find a twist. So you can bend the left leg, walking your hips over to the right, and then straighten that left leg again, guiding the right knee across the body. Now, if this feels like it's too much in the spine, you can use a blanket or pillows to support the right knee so that the right shoulder can relax down onto the mat. Arms can extend out to the side. And if you want to bring in a stretch in the neck, take your gaze towards the right shoulder. Following the twist from the base of the spine with the breath all the way up through the curve to the back of the head. Exhaling the breath all the way back down again. Good. Coming out of your twist on your next inhale. And we'll move to the opposite side. So straightening the right leg. Taking the hips over to the left, crossing the left leg over your body. Gaze can go towards the left arm. And your next inhale, we're going to come out of this twist just as mindfully as we came into it. Bring both knees in towards the chest. And then take the knees wide, making circles here. So knees are going to move in towards each other and then away from each other. Good. Feet are going to come down and moving into Shavasana, our final pose today. The most important pose of them all. So we work our bodies, right? We strengthen, we lengthen, and then we come to Shavasana and we drop into this place of deep relaxation. And we're able to do it because we've worked our bodies in all these different asanas, poses. So I'm going to use a bolster to support my legs, and that allows the lower back to soften down onto the mat. Arms can be down by your side. Take a nice deep inhale, filling up the lungs. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Letting it go. Inhale. Exhale. Letting go of that which does not serve you anymore, to create space for what does. I invite you to stay here in Shavasana. Give yourselves 5 minutes to just enjoy this place of relaxation. And I hope to see you next week, every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock. We will be here. Inhale, exhale. Namaste.